Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to do some post-running stretches. So any avid runners out there, if you're just getting going on your running, honestly, if it's you went for a long walk or a hike too, but it's any active time that you've spent on your feet that have really worked hip flexors, glutes, hamstrings, quads, and calves. So everything from the waist down, my friends. When you are active, we need to make sure that we get in there and we lengthen and we let go of tension and we keep that working as efficiently as we possibly can. We want to stay active as long as we can, don't we? Absolutely, yes. All right, you guys. Water handy if you need it. Remember, take a break if you need one. We're going to start at the top of our mat. And we are going to just stand nice and tall. I want you to recognize your posture. So important, you guys, to keep that good posture. Ears over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips, hips over the knees, knees over the ankles. Standing tall. Big shoulder roll up and back. And let the shoulders just gently slide down and away. We're going to cross that right foot behind the left. We're going to reach up with that right arm and down with the left hand. Lengthen and reach. Getting into that IT band all the way down that right side of the body. Inhale, both arms come up. And as you exhale, right arm comes down, left arm reaches high. Lean in and reach. So not only are we getting that IT band, but yes, there's this beautiful stretch from the tips of your fingers all the way down the side of your body. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, swan dive down, keeping those feet crossed, and just relax the weight of your upper body. Breathe. I just want you to sway those hips a little bit side to side. Hands are there for support, so those knees are bent as much as you need them to be. If you have a block and you can't quite find the floor, use that block. Because we want to work to keep those legs as straight as we can get them without locking them. But yeah, if you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Come back to center. Lift just slightly and let's walk those hands to the left. Far as you can walk your hands and then release nose towards your knee. That little tuck of your chin towards your chest, deepening the stretch. Inhale, lift just slightly and walk your hands through center and then over to the right. Tucking your nose back towards your knees. Just letting go, guys. Listening to that body. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk it back through center. Nice big deep breaths. Let's inhale up to monkey, half lift. Exhale down. We're going to step that right foot back and then the left to down dog. Lifting those hips, feet are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width, and we just press through the palms of the hands. You're welcome to bend those knees, guys, if you need to. Not necessary to have those heels come to the mat, but if they're willing and ready, yep, let them sink. Let's bend the right knee, left heel presses towards the mat. Switch sides, left knee bends, right heel down. We inhale up to the balls of the feet, and as you exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. As you exhale, spin your toes towards one another, heels out, and let your heels gently sink. So with those feet in a little bit of a pigeon-toed stance, just noticing the change in that stretch through those hips, through the outer calves. Breathe. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Once again, spin those heels towards one another and then gently let them sink. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through between the hands. Back knee to the mat. Untuck those toes. We lift the chest and place the hands to the top of that right thigh. Leaning in. Finding that breath. Inhale, straightening the front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Inhale, straightening. And exhale, sink. Let's do that once more. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Extending left arm out and up. Arch it back. Ah, yes. Beautiful stretch all the way down the front of that left leg. Inhale it up nice and tall, releasing that left hand to the inside of your right foot. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky, reach it up. Now we can keep that back knee down, or if you like, tuck your toes and lift that back knee. Breathe. As you exhale, releasing that right hand down, hands on inside of your foot. Find that breath. Back knee can come down, or you can keep that knee long. If that knee is off the mat, press through that back heel. If you like, come down onto your left forearm. You can just bend that left elbow. You don't have to come all the way down onto the forearm. And maybe that right elbow bends, or coming down onto that right forearm. Lizard pose. Let your head be heavy. Be mindful of your body within the space, how your body is responding to this pose. If it's challenging, you need it. If it's painful, you don't. Come out. Adjust. We come back up to the palms of the hands, and we're going to heel toe that right foot out to the outside edge of your mat. Toes are off the mat, heel is on, and then we're going to center those hands out underneath us and take a moment here with that knee turned out. Pretty intense stretch. Core is strong. Now we're going to take care of those knees, guys. We're going to take a giant step forward with that left foot, bringing it in across from the right, and we're going to come to frog pose. So that bottom stays a little bit higher. Hands remain on the mat. Only if it feels right to you, begin to lower your bottom and lift the hands. Otherwise, stay in frog to garland pose. And we're just going to rock side to side. Checking in. Hips, groin, knees, ankles. Coming back to center. Draw that pelvis through. Lift your chest. Breathe. So if you are in frog pose, I want you to lift your chest. You're going to be a little bit higher. If you're down in garland, you're going to be a little bit lower. Doing your best to keep that bottom from lifting first. We're going to rise and we're going to reach through the crown of the head. Keeping those knees rolled out. Oh yes, extend the arms to the sky. Open the arms to a nice wide V. Gaze to the sky. Inhaling it back up. Pull the hands to heart center. And let's step those feet back to hip width apart to mountain. Releasing the arms down by your sides. We cross that left foot behind the right, crossing at the ankles just as far as we can, reaching that left arm up, right arm down, lean in and reach. Beautiful long stretch down that left side. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, left arm down, right arm high. Lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. With those legs still crossed, and we're just going to gently sway those hips. Head is heavy. We're checking in. We're breathing slow and deep. Coming back to center. Let's lift just slightly and walk those hands to the right as far as you can walk them. And then draw your nose towards your knee. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk those hands back through center, and then over to the left, drawing your nose towards your knee. Inhale, lift just slightly, coming back through to center. Just breathe. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Big step back with that left foot, and then the right to down dog. Oh, down dog. I'm telling you, it feels so good. If you have not fallen in love with down dog yet, you will, I promise. Just stay consistent. Keep working. It just feels so good to lengthen from the fingertips up to the sit bones, from the sit bones down to the heels. But it takes work, guys. It takes consistency. It takes love. Self-love. You're worth it.
every second. Let's inhale up to the balls of the feet. And as you exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Yep, open those heels, turn your toes towards one another. And then as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. Press through the palms of the hands, let your head be heavy. We inhale back up to the balls of the feet, spin those heels back towards one another, and then slowly let those heels sink. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee to the mat, untuck the toes, we lift the chest and place those hands on that left thigh. Our half crescent, shoulders are soft. Find your breath. We're going to inhale and straighten that left leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Just notice how your body's responding. If it's willing to go a little deeper each time, inhale, straighten. And then exhale, sink. Extending right arm out. Lift it high, arch it back. Ah, yes. Breathe. Feel that beautiful stretch all the way down the front of that right leg. Hip flexors and quads. Inhaling it back up, releasing that right hand to the inside of your left foot. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky. Now we can keep that back knee down or tuck your toes and lift that back knee. Find your breath. Feel that reach out of the shoulders up to the tips of the fingers. As you exhale, release that left hand down, place it along the inside of your left foot. We are working towards our lizard pose. If you like, come down onto your right forearm. Again, you can just bend that right elbow. You don't have to come all the way down. Left forearm, if you like. Relax the weight of your head. Keeping that core strong, keeping that back safe. Let's come back up to the palms of the hands, and we're going to heel toe that left foot out to the outside edge of your mat. Center your hands underneath you. Toes are turned off just slightly. Heel remains on the mat. That big step. We're going to draw that right foot in across from the left. Again, coming to frog pose, so the bottom's going to be a little bit higher, or releasing that bottom down and coming to garland pose. Drawing the pelvis through. Rocking side to side, just checking in through the knees, through the hips, through the pelvis, through the groin. Pretty amazing. All the things the body can do. And guys, when we have limitations, don't judge. It's your body needing a little bit of love. Give it some time. The body can heal, but we got to give it the right kind of love. Coming back to center. So again, doing our best. Keeping that bottom from lifting first, we reach through the crown of the head and we rise. As you exhale, arch it back, open those arms to a nice wide V. Inhale, reach to the sky and pull those hands to heart center. Let's step those feet back to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And sit it back to child's pose. Nice stretch for those quads, for your glutes, for those knees. Great chance to just check in. Nice big deep breaths. Take the time you need, and as you're ready, walk your hands up. Let's come over onto one hip, sweep the feet around, and slide on down towards the top of your mat. Extending the legs out long, flex your feet, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and then relax the weight of your head. hamstrings, calves, lower back, glutes. Listen to them, honor them. Those big, beautiful muscles, you guys work hard for us every day, particularly when we give them that extra load of exercise, movement. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall and release your hands down by your side. So we're going to take that right foot and we're going to sweep it around behind us to the outside edge of your hip. And we're going to keep those knees side by side as best we can. If your knee is like, nope, not today, keep both legs extended out. And we're going to work to sit up nice and tall. We draw that left knee in and hold on to that shin or your foot and really work to sit tall. So now do you feel that hip crease? Do you feel that quadricep? The knee. Yeah, and now we're going to get into that left hamstring and calf. Bringing the hand behind your leg, extending that left leg. So you can take a hold at the foot. You can keep a hold behind the calf. You can come down. If you have a strap, use your strap. We sit up nice and tall, lengthening in our Heron's pose. Breathe. Those tall, majestic birds. Visualize yourself as one. Find that breath, feel that stretch behind that left leg. Which one's talking to you louder, the hamstring or the quadricep? Gently releasing and extending that left leg out. Sweep that right foot around and we take it into the other side. So we sweep that left foot around and we work to see if we can get both sit bones connected to the earth. That left foot just to the outer edge of your hip. Feels right to you? Now you can keep both legs extended. You don't have to do the knee behind or the foot behind. And we're going to sit up nice and tall, holding on to that right shin. Lengthen through the crown of the head, always doing our best to promote that good posture. We shift the hands behind the leg and extend that right leg. You can shift your hands down towards your foot. Lengthen and lift through the crown of the head. So maybe that leg is a little bent still. It's all right. Maybe the leg is a little bit lower. It's all good, you guys. We're going to come to our Heron's pose wherever it is today. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to relax the jaw and we're going to breathe. And we're going to do our best to release. Release that guard. Release the tension. Feel the length down the back of that right leg. Gently open the eyes, gently releasing that foot back down. Extend that right leg back out and sweep that left foot around. Inhale, reach to the sky. One more forward fold. Lengthen and hinge it forward. Release your hands and relax the weight of your head. So great. Find your breath. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall and release those hands down by your sides. Let's turn and sit cross-legged, coming to easy pose. Nestle yourself in. Just feel how that feels good to you. Move that meat away from those sit bones. Feel that connection of those sit bones to the earth. Release your hands down by your sides. Take a big breath in, close your eyes, and as you exhale, release the chin down. So yeah, we focused mainly on that lower body. But anytime we do any work, guys, the weight of the head, that neck works so hard. A little bit of love is always a good thing. Let's gently roll the head to the right ear over the right shoulder. A little push of that left palm towards the mat. Sitting up nice and tall. A celebration of life, a celebration of movement and of breath. The gift of being able to be here, to be together, and to take care of ourselves. The ability to move, you guys. Oh my goodness. Exhaling, releasing the chin towards the chest. What a gift. And as you exhale, roll the head to the left ear over the left shoulder. Just let it go. Right palm pressing down towards the earth. Breath slow and steady. Chin back towards the chest.
Bring the hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, and just gently pull the chin down towards the chest as the elbows close around the ears. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Open those elbows wide and gently release the weight of the head back into your hands. Open your heart. Put a smile on your face. Inhale it back up. Let's release those hands down to the knees, palms open to the sky. Close your eyes. Let's just take a moment. Get rid of the wiggles in the shoulders. Sit up as tall as you can sit if it feels right to you. Bring your index finger and thumb to touch. Relax your jaw, soften the eyes. And we're just going to take a few moments, sending some healing energy throughout the body. Taking a moment to thank mind, body, and breath for joining us, for taking us on this adventure today. I honor you, my friend. I appreciate you. And thank you for taking time with me to help take care of yourself. It means more to me than you would ever know. Let's gently open those eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull your hands to heart center. I wish for you is a beautiful, beautiful day filled with love and joy, happiness, and laughter, you guys. Be well. Take care of yourself. Light and love. And until the next time, namaste.